Africa, together with families of victims and some survivors of cruelty meted on some Kenyans working in Saudi Arabia, want the government to move with speed and alleviate their suffering. They also accuse the Kenyan embassy in Riyadh of laxity in responding to distress calls by Kenyans in Saudi Arabia. Maria Mwacharo has the details.
Kenyans working in Saudi Arabia have bittersweet memories. The bitter ones are, however, more pronounced. Speaking to the press today, victims of Saudi torture narrated what they say is a harrowing state of negligence being exuded by officers of the Kenyan embassy in Riyadh that has left many poor Kenyans in endless distress.
Other embassies, the Ugandan embassy and other African embassies, they used to come there, wanashughulikia watu wao wanatoka pale haraka. Sisi, our embassy, they don't come. So I stay there for like 2 months. Embassy haija kuja. When we call them, they tell you we will come. Ukiwapigia tena wanakuambia usitusumbue, tunajua kazi yetu na ukiendelea tutakublock. Na kweli ukiwapigia tena wanakublock ama wakutukane kisha wakublock. So hiyo ndio embassy yetu.
Kevin Githinji, who met other Kenyans in a state of despair in a crammed jail cell in Saudi, narrates the predicament of many Kenyans who desperately try to seek justice through what he says is a broken system.
Pale nimekaa na mtu anaitwa Sagafu na ana family, we got to know each other. No, amekaa pale for 8 months over nothing.
Ana usaidizi wowote, kila akijaribu kupigia embassy hataki kumsaidia, hajapelekwa kotini, hajahukumiwa chochote. Kwa hiyo ninachoomba serikali mumsaidie tu mume wangu aje zake nyumbani. Maana mimi niko na mtoto wa miaka 3 sasa, sina usada wote kutoka January mpaka saizi. Ninachoomba tu ni serikali mtoe mume wangu aje zake nyumbani.
Kuna mzee wa 60 years yuko pale. For 60 years amekaa pale just because a receipt ambao akona receipt inafaa kupelekwa kwa court kudeclare kwamba huyu mtu hadaiwi. Ile receipt yuko nayo pale akiambia watu wa embassy, I have no one in Saudi, I came to work in Saudi, this is the receipt, just take this receipt to the court so that mimi nipelekwe nyumbani. Embassy wanamwambia hiyo sio kazi yao. So nani anafaa kutusaidia kule?
Human rights lobby group Haki Africa also made a list of demands to the authorities in a bid to seek reprieve for the Kenyans.
Change of guard of the Kenyan embassy to bring more devoted officials who have the zeal of serving Kenyans without fear and favor. The setup of a rapid response team with a hotline number to follow up on emergency issues raised by Kenyans in distress.
This, along with diplomacy in conflict resolution and legal representation for Kenyans needing it in the Arabian country. Now, human rights organizations want the government to allow them to pitch camp in foreign countries where Kenyans go to seek employment so as to hasten their right for justice. Maria Mwacharo, TV 47, Mombasa County.